Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. The action has already started. And it's Neymar. And here's Mbappe. Messi. And Messi! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Now it's Messi. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Nicely weighted ball. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
In Paul's goals, we have a player who can pull all the strings in midfield. One of England's best ever.
So unsung, but utterly appreciated by those he plays with.
Yeah, simply a master of passing, Peter. His ability to know what's going on around him.
And the shots! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
That was a given. It always was.
Kane really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier. He's got the shot away! Conte. Scholes proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. And that's an errant pass. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Kivior.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Chance to shoot. He's had a shot! Finds himself unceremoniously floored. That's going to go a long way. Looking here to chip it through. Oh, that's been cut out. Well played. DiMarco. And it's Messi. Conte. Now it's Kane.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And it's been shipped out wide. De Ligt cuts out the pass. Not the most accurate pass. Messi. Mbappe. Messi. Played into the middle.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
And here's Neymar. Koundé gets it clear. And he's only too happy to take that back. De Bruyne. Szymanski. That's Kane. Scholes has created one goal already. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, look at the space here.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And that should get the job done. Cross flung in, he gets big! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone. Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
That has ended up in no man's land. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Saliba. DiMarco. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Tries a shot! There's a goal! They have come roaring back!
Well, that's something that will make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
And it has to be said, an absolute gift. That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Well read, nice interception.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
Kimmich. And he was quick to react. And there's the end of the first half. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Yeah, I think they'll be happy with that scoreline. I just hope the second half is as good as the first. It's been pulsating stuff.
So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1.
Se va a realizar un cambio.
And that's the second half started. Referee's given a throw. De Ligt. And the keeper's got it again. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Tries to dink it in. Neymar's cross. Chance for the header! There it is!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So we have a breakthrough. Pedri! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Scholes.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Nicely aimed pass. Neymar. DiMarco.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Neymar, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Conte.
La cantidad de espectadores de este partido
Spread out to the left.
71.898.
And it's Iniesta. And it's Scholes. DiMarco does well to get it back. He's in plenty of space here. Short changes him with that pass. Scholes. Neymar. Messi. Kane. And he's been shifted off it. Scholes. And it's Messi. Now DiMarco. Scholes. DiMarco. Messi. Here's Kane. Scholes. De Bruyne. De Bruyne has been caught there, it's a foul. De Ligt. Oh, that's well spotted. Rudiger.
Poland are definitely going about this the right way.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
De Ligt goes steaming forward.
Poland really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Poland needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Now it's Kane. DiMarco calmly anticipates. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. De Ligt. Scholes. The referee's awarded a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número 6.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Well, the manager must have thought to himself, we're just narrowly ahead, so it's best to withdraw anybody showing signs of fatigue.
Entran número
And it's
7.
Iniesta.
Número 17.
Iniesta
Número
going
24.
face to face with his great
Número
rival.
13. Número
Eze.
19. Cambio.
Modric. And that could set him on his way. Oh, that's ambitious. I think we're just about done here. Pedri has it in a wide position. DiMarco taken back almost at once.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they
Fires from distance. And the keeper's given it away. Gnabry! And the finish! And yes, it's there! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see...
And that's it. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with... So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Oh, great ball!
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costa Curta.
Yeah, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Haaland. Cristiano Ronaldo. That is good strength. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Aimed in towards the centre. Little pass back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Mbappe proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Oh, that's a key interception. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the...
He's had a hit! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Referee's had a good look and given a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now they can spring out of defence. Not the most accurate pass. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Mbappe! Well read, and the danger is averted. Stood up well to him. He's had a shot! Pass just lacking in accuracy. De Bruyne. Neither side yet able to find the net. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And now they can clear their lines.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
It's a goal kick. No, that's been intercepted. De Bruyne. Here's Scholes. Now it's Kimmich, who played through for the wide man. That'll be a throw-in. And here's De Bruyne. And it's Scholes. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Mbappe. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Kimmich. Scholes. Almost half an hour in now. Haaland. Bellingham. That is ended up in no man's land. De Bruyne. Cristiano Ronaldo. Hernandez with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Kimmich, and it's lofted through here. Into the middle, and the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And it's De Bruyne. Taken back almost at once. Van Dijk. Here's Haaland, and he's managed to get free. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence. Has a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Rice promptly onto that, and that is that. Bellingham. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Gently done. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Haaland. Haaland showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Neymar. And they're back on the ball again. Has crossed into the middle. Mbappe. Haaland. Bernardo Silva. Always onto this. He has found a way through. Saliba. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número 18. Entrará al campo.
And the second half gets underway.
Messi.
So the first half brought no goals. Oh, nicely intercepted. He has a goal! They've got to be quick to recover this. Early ball out from the back. Rice. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And it's Messi. Oh, that is a nice touch. Neymar. That's headed upfield. Scholes. DiMarco. Now it's Haaland. Saliba. Van Dijk. And it's Scholes. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Dida sends that a long way. He's gone forward. Scholes. Lobbed in behind. Oh, that's a fine interception. Oh, a delicate chip through. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Haaland.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick.
Se está realizando un cambio.
Time for a change in personnel.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. He's shifting through the gears here. Kimmich. Scholes. That is good alertness. Messi. Messi has got himself a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Nesta gets it away. Saliba. And it's Scholes. Passes short and sharp. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. De Bruyne. Bellingham. And here's Haaland. And he cuts out the supply. Scholes.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, what a climb! No, not the best of headers.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. Hernandez, pass somewhat off target. Kane, spread neatly.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
That is a brilliant interception. Casemiro. Alvarez. He's picked his way through.
Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire.
Chance! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Oh, after so much hard work, he fluffed. He just shouldn't be missing from there.
It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Bellingham. Short changes him with that pass. Kane. Alvarez. Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. Well, the keepers these days have done their homework. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
So we have our breakthrough. Rice. I think we're just about done here. Nicked it back promptly. Saliba. Now DiMarco. Van Dijk. Saliba. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. We are into overtime. Now Saliba.
It's looking good from here. It simply has to remain error-free now.
Kimmich. And it's Rudiger. It's Van Dijk. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. The action has already started.
Robertson really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
And we have our very first corner. And a header! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Osimhen could easily have kept that down. He shouldn't have brought the crossbar into play.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's lofted through here.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Messi. And here's Messi. Oh, this is a great position. Cristiano Ronaldo. That has ended up in no man's land. Jim, you've played in games of this, and he's had a hit! Jimenez gets good distance on it. And that is expertly dealt with. Saliba. Real chance! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. It's Lewandowski! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
Rudiger tries to clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, easy pickings there. Osimhen! And he has kept it out somehow.
Osimhen clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Nigeria have their third corner.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Played into space out wide. Messi, he's found a way through. Corner given.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Nigeria clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
And Dijk deals with that comfortably. Lewandowski! Oh, that is rather wayward. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Such good technique.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. So, another set play. They're taking a moment to consider their options. Just wouldn't stay down for him.
The moans and groans are predictable. He felt compelled to try.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Now it's Mbappe. Scholes. Saliba. And here's Mbappe. Oh, great chance! And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Hits it first time! And one more try! He's scored! And there's the goal they've been looking for. How very smart. He just got it right.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely. Has a goal! What a wonderful goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Number 21.
Arsenal have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Yeah, I think for them to get their noses in front away from home is brilliant, but these home fans will demand a response.
Beckenbauer unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Now it's Messi. Maradona. Skims one in.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Mbappe. There's no flag. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Not much doubt about who's going to take this one. An opportunity then to pull clear here. De Bruyne. De Bruyne! It's there! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And the shots! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And they're at it again in double quick time.
Arsenal clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
A case now of complete control.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Roberto Carlos. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Arsenal are rampant. They look uncatchable. DiMarco. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Arsenal have scored 2 quick goals here.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Alexander-Arnold. Saka. Messi. And he's picked out the run. Oh, it's Adriano! Oh, taken with style. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
Goes in for the header! And he hits the net!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, it's just a little long. Alexander-Arnold. That's a little off target. Cristiano Ronaldo. That's well blocked, and back out it comes.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Alexander-Arnold making good progress on the right-hand side. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Real chance! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
I just hope he won't let the failure to score affect him. With the ability he has, he can reproduce.
And we have our very first corner. Cleared away. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Cristiano Ronaldo.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Roberto Carlos.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Arsenal have reclaimed it. Mbappe, great hit!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's De Bruyne. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Mbappe, and he's in on goal. Alvarez. Arsenal heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Oh, that's well spotted. Alvarez. That has not gone well. Saka. He's looking to set free a runner. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial. Oh, terrible pass. And that's a goal kick.
There will be 3 minutes.
Oh no, this does not look good. Oh, Maradona. Now the finish! Just not quite happening for him just now.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
This possibly the last play of the half. In for a header! Van Dijk is there, and he can get that clear. And that has been cleared. And the pass is intercepted. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. Arsenal do lead, but it's quite a game. Half-time, 3-2.
Outside this stadium. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
So off we go once more. No changes at the interval from either side. Can he finish? Mbappe is flagged offside. Makaleli looking for the runner. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Messi. Number 23, Roberto Carlos. Number 5,
Albert Ferrer can get it clear.
coming on the
It's a
field.
lovely, neat
Number
pass.
15,
It's
Neymar.
one! It's a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
Arsenal go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark. The taker has to look for options, because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. And now a sudden chance to counter. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Great position here. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
The attendance for this match was
Koundé cuts it out.
29,514.
60 minutes played. He's found the way through. Rudiger attempts a clearance. Oh, what has happened here? Arsenal perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Saka.
Oh, great feat, that.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Can he finish? Loose ball. That's another chance. No mistake. And the lead is extended still further. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Arsenal grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. That's a throw. Alvarez. Scholes. And he's onside. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. It's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise. Neymar! Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Saliba, Van Dijk. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's it! He's got a goal! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
So is this the start of a comeback? And that's played in low. It scores! It's in! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Arsenal blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Now it's Mbappe. There's the shot! It's loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. That's been intercepted. Alvarez. Scholes. Alvarez. Alvarez! Van Dijk makes the interception. The final 5 minutes. Saka. Alvarez. Now it's Mbappe. Closing. Oh, shooting chance!
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Tries a header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Just eases him off the ball. Alexander-Arnold. Alvarez. Bale. Alexander-Arnold. 4 added minutes on the board.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Alvarez fiddles it through, and he welcomes it in, and he's quick to get it clear again. And that will be it. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did... Arsenal come into the last day with one sole objective, and that is to earn the point, which will earn them a journey to the promised land. Surely they must do it. You would certainly think so, The next 90 minutes, the most significant of this campaign. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. So that's got things underway. Arsenal come into this game needing something. To fall short here would impact horribly on their future, immediate and beyond.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Looking here to chip it through. Messi. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air.
He's had a hit! Oh, a very decent attempt. And we have our very first corner. And the header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Can he finish? Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
An act of charity gratefully received. Arsenal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. DiMarco. Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Cristiano Ronaldo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
He's done very well to get to that.
Cristiano Ronaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. He won't be happy with that one. Ronaldo providing an outlet on that flank. Mbappe. Rodri. Oh, good read. And it's Messi. Engages and forces him off the ball. And now the breakaway. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Looking for the run. Oh, perfectly measured that. It's out of play, and it is a goal kick. DiMarco is there, and he can pick it up. De Bruyne, he could be in here, and he's managed to get free. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
And that has sent him sprawling. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Saliba. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Ronaldo looking to get on the end of this. And he gets rid in a hurry. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. No, that's been intercepted. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Messi. He's picked Messi! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Caught offside that time. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Arsenal have rung the changes already. They could, of course, make further alterations at half-time.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Mbappe. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Saka. De Bruyne. Barcelona applying the press here. A high... Tries a shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Corner number 2 then. Oh, that's a fine interception. Mbappe! Hits one! Just off target.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
And they win it back again. Interesting ball. Nicely intercepted. Van Dijk.
Arsenal truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
He's a sharp little ball here. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. So, third corner of the game. Mbappe. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. He has found the way through. Great hit! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
You can only admire his attitude with the determination he found to get close.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Alexander-Arnold does really well to win the ball there.
Barcelona have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And we hit half-time. Oh, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Just Mbappe! Oh, it's there! Oh, huge goal, massive goal. They hit the reset button, and we're back where we were. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Mbappe, shot a goal! He scored!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead. Saka carries the ball down the right. Succumbs to the pressure. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, that's clever. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Saka concedes a free kick for that. Rudiger deals with that comfortably. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Messi is wide and looking to get onto this. Scholes. Mbappe proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see...
Mbappe! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, split-second reaction.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
And that has been knocked clear. Quality ball.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
We expected better, and so did he. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Oh, that's a key interception. Cristiano Ronaldo. Mendes cuts out the pass. He's been picked out, and he's had a hit! A real chance and a real let-off.
Barcelona were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Well, it's pretty obvious they have to change their approach if they want this, and they do.
El dorsal 24. El dorsal 11.
He's away!
El dorsal 19.
An uncompromising challenge. And he's straight offside. Foden. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Foden is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Well, That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Pinches it off him. Mbappe.
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Akanji wins the duel this time. Kane. Palmer. DiMarco. De Bruyne. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Not the most accurate pass. And it's De Bruyne. Well, it has been a very watchable, sometimes rather desperate contest. Understandable, one supposes, when considering what's at stake
Well,
here.
Peter, as you said, this is huge. Could do with more intensity and purpose, though, if they're looking to turn this around.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Palmer puts his foot on the gas. That is good alertness. And he's there to belt it away. DiMarco. Rodri. And he cuts out the supply. Nicely worked. And he's had it nicked away. Mendes goes on a run down the left wing. Nice control. No, he's not getting past him there. And the pass is intercepted. That's that, the end. Arsenal can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but...